So what are we doing today?
Today we're feeding our community with love. Tinkies Feeding is not just a feeding scheme. You get people that do this, then they don't have the love for it. Tinkies Feeding is a shelter of hope, love.
Hey there, all my amazing change makers. Today we are back at Tinkies Feeding, and honestly, you guys will not believe how many people have showed up today ready to be fed. The fact that there is so many people behind me right now and so many people still showing up just shows the incredible work that Tinkies Feedings is doing in impacting their community. Making a change is here to help, and we are going to be sharing their story with you. And now, let's go feed some people. So this is Tinkies Feeding. You can just see the amount of children that was outside just patiently waiting around for some food, and Tinkies was here to deliver. Look at the incredible meal that she prepared for the day. She really does go above and beyond to provide for her community and to make sure that everyone in the community is fed and taken care of. And this is something that we really appreciated here at Making a Change upon our first visit, and we were so happy to see that she continued this into our second visit with her. So she lets the people line up outside so that she can create a sense of order and respect within the lines. This is done with the adults and also the children, and she truly does like to go the extra mile for her community that she loves.
Most of the people that stands in our lines is people that you can see the need. There's nothing to eat at home. There's not a mother or father that's working. Maybe just a disability grant, and that grant doesn't last for a whole month. So most of them is making way to feeding kitchens just to have something to eat. Some of them, there's something to eat is maybe their first breakfast or their last supper. From government, there's nothing. I've got, say, 3 business companies that always donate 1,000 rand every month, and then the rest is from my salary that I earn at my personal work just to make feeding happen. But it's not enough. It doesn't even last a whole month. It just lasts 2 weeks and then gone. Because tonight feeding can be, say, 200 people. Tomorrow night it will be 300. The night after that it will be 500. And nobody walks away from Tinkies Feeding with an empty bucket. What I do for them, they're not my community, they're my family. I call them my family. They're my brothers, they're my sisters. And you know what, for me it's just to see a smile on their face. Even the children, you will see when they take that bucket of food or you give them something nice or fruit, just that smile on their face cheer my heart up.
I just needed to get away for a second, guys. But this is exactly why we absolutely love the work that is being done by non-profit organizations here in South Africa. There is already so many people outside, and it looks like that number is going to continue to grow as the day goes on. And honestly, from the bottom of our hearts here at Making a Change, we can clearly see that having soup kitchens in your community is of great importance. And if you would like to learn more or get into contact with Tinkies Feeding, then all of their details is in the description of this video. But now, let's get back to this feeding. And how does it feel for you when you see so many children in the lines?
Yeah, for me it's overwhelming to see all those children here hungry, and they're gonna be fed now, and that's amazing what God is doing through Tinkies Feeding, and the people and all the children, they look up to her.
The cancer community, I'm a volunteer for cancer, Tygerberg Hospital. My focus on them is just to see a smile on every kid's dial in that hospital that suffer from cancer. Sometimes it's not easy just to go out there and do what you must do. And I speak life. And whenever I enter G3 or any cancer ward, positive attitude, although you see and what you see is making you cry, and my heart is more broken when I step out of G3 than anything else. And for me, it's always about just making everything comfortable for them, because you go in that ward now, you left, tomorrow morning when you come back, they're gone. So for me, it is really, it's heartbreaking. And the love that I have for their kids, amazing. Sometimes it storms outside, we want to do feeding, but we're not allowed to let the children stand in the rain. Some of them come, some don't come. The food. Sometimes we are in need of a lot of ingredients, then we can't make the food or whatsoever because we don't have enough food to supply. It is the health, the gangsterism, because sometimes when the gangsters start to shoot, then the people can't come through from Kalkfontein or from West Bank to us. Then I will always ask my husband just to let us go to the nearest point where we can just park the bakkie and go there. By donating ingredients, come and volunteer, spend some time, even if it's just 5 minutes. And I always tell, most of the churches also wants to come and help and assist us. So then we always have a small service, just a half an hour service with the community, and that helps a lot. Because then you can actually see the pain that these people are going through. Don't be judgmental. Life is tough out here. No? Just love one another. Please. Dis niks as Susie Hatsu mos.
We are Tinkies Feedings!
What an absolutely beautiful day it is today, and what's even more beautiful is the faces of all the smiling people that left the soup kitchen today. As you can see behind me, we have almost finished the food, and so many people today left happy and with full bellies, ready to tackle another day. Just like us here at Making a Change, because the journey of making a change in South Africa continues. And now, if you enjoyed this video, then I personally think that you are going to love the video that we did with an informal settlement in Kraaifontein. That video is coming up right now.